For the Phillies, number 20, Edwin.
And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. Yandy Diaz now. First pitch swinging. 0-1. Just missed. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, I'd say he pretty much had to offer at that one. You don't want to leave it in the umpire's hands. Even though it ended up outside the zone, it still was close enough to where it looked like it could drop down right on that corner and get the call. Last thing you want to do is get punched out by the umpire knowing you could have at least fouled the pitch off and kept the at-bat going.
Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Schwarber in the box now. No balls and a strike. That's a strike, and it's 0-2.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Here's the 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Nothing across here. Vic Caratini at the plate. So the tying run at second. A sliding stop it short. Fires to first, and that's the ball game. What a play to finish it.
For the Phillies, number 24, Colo.
We head to the bottom of the 9th, and now here's the A's catcher, Shea Langoliers. He swings and fouls one off. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Butler getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. Colon goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 2. 1 out, base is empty.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. This is J.J. Bleday. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, a good first pitch changeup there. In order to be effective, you've got to really sell it. Good arm speed, and it's got to be down in the zone.
2 down, nobody on. We're in the last half of the 9th inning.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone.
Ground ball, and this should do it. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Phillies even this series up at a game apiece. Cologne pitched a clean inning for the save.
Well, he showed some lockdown.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 24.
We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Fastball for a strike. That one ripped, but foul. And the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Got him looking. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering is fouled back. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Misses. Ball 2.
That's one you always want as a pitcher. Down at the knees, and it looked to me like he's barking. That's a strike. Doesn't change the call, but sometimes it helps to let that frustration out a little bit.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. 2 down, base is empty, and now it's Ivan Herrera. That one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Back to right, and it drops in. And now it's Brandon Lau. And there's a strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. A little out front there as he swings through it.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Calls it in to end the inning. So one hit is all they get. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the... Vic Caratini at the plate. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. That one the other way, and no one can get there. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. This is Bryson Stott. And that's just foul. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. On to extra innings. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the ninth. So here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Into the outfield, base hit. Lau across to score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. So now it's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 4, 2 ground outs, a fly out, and a strikeout. Right through there for a strike. Burleson aboard here at first with nobody out. And a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Now this is in the air down the line, and that drops foul.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Just off the outside edge, and that's ball 1.
2 strikes.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you gotta love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw to third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get
into center. Refsnyder makes the catch, and there's one down. Here's Nolan Gorman.
He's been really clutch with runners in scoring position this season, so they'll have to be extra careful in this matchup. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Makes the grab, 2 down. Now up for St. Louis, Jack Sawinski. There's the strike. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the top half of the 10th. Swings through that one.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball.
Caught and missed. Struck him out. That K is his third up. Now we go to the 11th. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. Cologne back to work. And that one in the air center field. Refsnyder sizing this one up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. And the batter will be the shortstop, Mason Wynn. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And that is out of play.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Nice work there to get the strikeout, and that's a big second out. I'll tell you, this home crowd will be fired up. They can get out of this and leave that go-ahead run stranded in scoring position. This is a big moment in this game.
Out towards right center field. And that gets down into the gap. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings. And the Phillies
Pitching for the Phillies.
back here in extras, and a new pitcher on the mound in the bottom half of the inning, Kyle Tyler.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched.
Swing and a ground ball. Loud. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals take game 1 of the series on the road.
Pitching for the Phillies, number 24, Edwin.
Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
The pitch. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. And there's a hit. Man at first with 1 gone. And now the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. Check swing, and he went strike 1.
No ball, 1 strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3. John Birdie at the plate. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Just
Ball 1.
missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
See if you can
1
go
ball,
upstairs a
2
little bit.
strikes.
Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
DeYoung leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Slow ground ball to the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they...